Hey everyone, Joe here from ActionX. Welcome to another Slate of the channel for April 2020. I have no idea what day it is because I'm literally recording this somewhere in the middle of April. Don't know when this is going to go live. Actually, I do know when it's going to go live. I usually when I do these types of videos, I have the very misunfortune to not know when these are going live. But anyway, so it's been a very tricky time here in human history. We're currently dealing with the COVID pandemic, or the coronavirus pandemic, or just dealing with coronavirus, or being locked down. Whatever you want to call this current moment of history, everyone's been affected by it. And I should have made this more of a sooner time ago, but I kind of wanted to still keep these slate of the channels every quarter, so we kind of wrapped quarter one for 2020 of ActionX, and I felt like it was proper to do it now more than ever. So plus I had a free slot in my day, so I'm doing this right now just to get it over with. Not to say that like this is a chore or anything, but it's just that it's very hard now to find time to do these types of filmings, considering the fact that everyone that I live with is currently home, so it is very more difficult to find time to record. So this is a very window in the moment opportunity, so I'm getting this over with and having this in the can. So anyway, so what have we been up to since last quarter? Because again, I think not just me, but everyone was very bullish on their 2020 plans. We were as well. And we have been affected by it very hard. In some of our aspects, some aspects have been relatively unchanged, but some have been affected. And it's my duty to now update you on what's been going on and what will be continuing going forward as we continue, at least for the foreseeable future, at least for the next couple months until... That's the thing. Like, I don't think this is going to get resolved anytime soon, this whole pandemic, at least on my end. I live in New York City, so we're getting hit the hardest out of the whole world right now, I believe. I could be wrong. I haven't checked the numbers in a while. But with that being said, so how has content production been affected? It has not. We currently, majority of my content majority of the content we made on this channel is currently, it's a one-man crew. It's just me. What's in the Tube is produced by me. Let You Talk is produced by me. PodXCast Greatest Hits is produced just by me. And DVD Box is just produced by me. I usually do not require currently any outside source for my productions. Only the PodXCast is the only thing that I would require, because it's a me and a guest, so I need to get the guests. I need to have them come out here, and then record the episode, then edit the episode, then have that ready for your viewing consumption. And I have not yet really figured out how to do that, as of you considering the fact we kind of been slacking on the PodXcast in both the main series format and the greatest hits format. So, and I just realized I'm not censored. Anywho, so I think let's start there. So PodXcast. We have still one more episode in the can. It is a episode I recorded back in early February with Sal. He came on the show to produce, early February. Jesus Christ, this feels like so long ago. No way, it was early March, I believe. Actually, I forgot already. But we recorded this a while ago. This was when Sal was getting his new podcast on the roll, and it's still timely to still do it because he's still very much focused on that project now more than ever. And with that being said, that will be the last PodXcast episode for a while. I had a brief conversation to proceed forward with just Skypes and webcams, but I have opted against that because the whole point of the podcast is for me to sit down physically with a guest. Now, I know that does limit my episode production rate, since the fact that majority of my planned guests are very difficult to plan out a date, and usually when we're able to plan out a date, it's usually for another thing, because again, remember, all these people that I bring on the show are my friends, and the priority is for me to still be a friend. And if I ask them to do the show, it's on their own merit. They have to pay themselves to get here, and it's all voluntary. So there's a certain limit I'm able to go to in terms of like pushing for a day. And with that being said, again, with the current pandemic, with the current lockdown effect, with the current quarantine regulations, I am not able to produce any PodXcast episodes in the near future because of that. So after episode 16, the next episode comes out, it will be another long while till the next episode, and because I really don't know. Hell, me and George were just having a Skype conversation about a more than a week ago about this, and we kind of joked around that we're going to produce a 6-hour episode that we're going to divide into 3 separate episodes just to get this over with, considering the fact me and him have not... We have seen each other since our last episode of the PodXCast together, but we have not recorded together since then. It's been half a year. And that's also another fact that even before pandemic, the pandemic hit, we were still very much busy in our own lives. We had other things to do, other obligations, other reasons. And again, remember, he's my friend. He's one of my best friends. And we are not just going to constantly see each other just to record. We do want to hang out. We do want to be able to make content. But we also have to keep our friendship alive and also... I can't speak English right now. We have to be able to still hang out that isn't behind a camera or behind microphones. So, but we have put that we put that on the schedule that the moment this is over, we're going to do that, and I'm going to hold him to it. If it requires me to actually pay him his work day, I will do it. But okay, so with that being said, the PodXCast is pretty much the only thing that's going to be affected anytime soon with the production. With that being said, Greatest Hits will be more frequent. With new uploads, but again, remember, I'm only uploading the best of those episodes, so that's still going to be a ways away and then hopefully we won't get caught up with Greatest Hits by the time PodXCast starts rolling out again. I really don't know. But yeah, so we'll get there when we get there. But anyway, that's the only effective schedule right now. What's on the Tube has been minorly affected because I review TV shows that are still airing new episodes more often than not, and those have been delayed somewhat by COVID. Especially Nancy Drew and Katy Keene, because Nancy Drew was still in production on its first season when we began reviewing it. So I said this before in the Nancy Drew episode review last time, but I'll say this again. After the next episode review, Nancy Drew's going on a break because there is no more episodes filmed by the crew, so I can't review anything else. So that's on break. Katy Keene, I'm presuming it only took the break just to be on the COVID togetherness, to just have all the shows not air new episodes while they all figure it out, so they don't necessarily burn on a content just yet. So with that being said as well, I believe Katy Keene is going to keep going to the end of the first season. I'm not sure yet. They didn't really announce a formal episode order yet. It was very murky when it came out. And the Rookie, I believe they have. The thing is the social media crew has not been more public on this, but I have no idea if they wrapped the second season shooting before this all hit. So it's possible they did. I cannot confirm or deny that. And it will literally be, from my understanding, there's only 20 episodes this season. They have 18 already scheduled to air, and then the last 2 are still up in the air, although they have already scheduled out time slots for them. So it could be possible the Rookie that continues onwards and finishes his second season. I'm not sure on that. But since Nancy Drew will be going on a hiatus after this Wednesday's new episode on the CW, and also our episode review, hopefully this Thursday on our channel, we have not yet determined what the next show is going to be, because we don't really know when Nancy Drew's coming back until this is all over, and we don't even know when this is all going to be over. So with that being said, however, okay, so if you are very much confused, my camera just turned off and I'm in the middle of a roll, so I'm going to keep going. So I apologize if this is now just only audio based, but I think I should be fine here. You can all hear me loud and clear. Anyway, so we have not yet determined what the new show will be for the Thursday time slot just quite yet. I'm waiting on some recent developments to make official before I make a formal announcement. Yeah, so after Nancy Drew's episode review this Thursday, I will not announce the next show yet. Instead, I will be doing some one-offs, and that'll be fun. I'm watching a lot of shows now. The one thing about quarantine time is I'm watching more shows than ever, so that will mean more stuff for me to talk about on the show. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully. And I can't wait for you all to see those episodes, including What's on the Tube will be hitting soon enough. It's 69th episode. It's, I believe, the first ActionX production to hit 69 episodes overall. So we've got a very special one for that. But that's coming out, I think, in the next 2 weeks when this posts. So I'll have an announcement sometime soon on that one. But until then, it's coming. The 69th episode, get ready. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a very different one for me to review about. It might question your opinions of me, but it's going to be a fun one. And then until then, Katy Keene, Rookie are going to continue as normal until probably the next quarter, or probably by the time those seasons are over, I'll have already picked the next shows to review episode by episode. So we'll get there when we get there. But anyway, that's currently the schedule for now, at least. And so Leisure Talk is still continuing on its Wednesday time slot. We've been managed to consistently produce episodes on the weekly, which I'm proud of. DVD unboxings, again, with the nature of everything, it's not a priority anymore to get DVDs on launch day. So whenever I make an unboxing, it'll be probably just sometime afterwards, because I'm not going to guarantee myself to go out and purchase a DVD when I don't necessarily need to leave the house. Because remember, it's not essential, but Targets are open, so technically I could still get DVDs. So can't really stop me there. Fuck you, COVID. Anyway, so I believe besides that, we're not doing any streams anytime soon because, again, I love playing video games. It's just it's been a bit hard on me to kind of get streams going, considering the fact I only get to talk to my friends that weekend, really, to play games with them. So I kind of don't want to take that away just yet. And remember, with everything going on at home right now, I really don't feel comfortable streaming from my home during the weekdays. So sadly, the stream channel is going to be temporarily suspended for a while, even though we never necessarily promoted that. But it was there. It was always there. But it's going to be there until we are eventually able to start streaming there more often. And yeah, I believe beyond that, I'm thinking right now, because it's very weird for me not to, this is not scripted. Like I've already hit all the major points. Zelda Let's Play. With that, since I have not been able to record with George since literally the last September, we have not recorded the finale to Zelda Let's Play. That will still happen. It's still going to happen. I told George this. I'm sorry, man. We're going to finish this. You made me start it, and now I'm going to make you finish it. Just to say we completed a full Let's Play, you and me. But we don't have necessarily a planned day for that just quite yet. And yeah, so I believe, so the thing is with those is that we've already have 46 and 47 recorded, but those still need to be edited. So I will hopefully find a time sometime soon to get those edited. But again, the current content is the more important content. So, and it's also, remember, I have school obligations to commit and complete, because I was supposed to graduate this semester. I still am planning on graduating this semester, so it's still very much difficult to get those done, as well as, doing the video work. So I will get to Zelda episode 46 when I can. There's no release date on that yet. It will literally be done when it's done. And hopefully it could be sooner, but it could be later. It depends. We don't know how long this entire pandemic is going to last for, so we'll just sit down and wait. And another thing is that, well, so far in terms of like the plan, I was going to announce something big at the end of this one, but considering the current state of things, I don't think it's appropriate to do it just quite yet. So I'm postponing that. It was going to be related with What's on the Tube, a whole big thing, but we're postponing that for a while. So far, the 10th anniversary content, which would have been consisting of, and I could start talking more things about it since we're getting closer and closer to that time period, is that when we hit the 10th anniversary this coming September, we will be producing weekly PodXcasts with guests from the beginning of the channel, and we're going to go through all that. We're going to do more streams to promote, kind of do some old style random video game reviews, and also some fun stuff, some fun little things I have in the works that hopefully we'll be able to produce when this is all over. But if not, we'll have to scrap those or just postpone them for a later date. But until then, I believe that's gonna be it for me, guys. So again, if you're watching this Slate of the channel, thank you guys so much for listening or hearing or watching, and hopefully all of you are safe. Hopefully you guys keep keeping supporting us, even though there's a lot of other things to be worrying about. But I still appreciate if you watch either the What's on the Tubes or the DVD unboxings or the Ledger Talks or the PodXcast or anything else that we produce. Again, thank you guys so much. I apologize that my English is slowly losing, because I'm recording these as soon as I get home from work, and I have talked so much throughout the day that my mouth is just tired. It really is. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. Peace out. Stay safe. See ya.